The absence of Big Ben equals the presence of a significant problem in Pittsburgh. I'm Neal Coolong with Behind the Steel Curtain. Steelers dropped a 13-10 heartbreaker to the Baltimore Ravens in Week 11 of the NFL season, and it increased the Ravens' AFC North winning streak to 12 games and their lead over the Steelers in the AFC North to 2 games. It didn't start off all that badly for backup quarterback Byron Leftwich, as after he got Mike Wallace to draw a pass interference penalty down the field, he was able to escape around the pocket and really slowly creep his way toward the end zone, breaking the plane, giving the Steelers a 7-0 lead. Leftwich appeared to be injured on the play. It may have been something to his rib cage or his shoulder. It's something that we're going to have to update as the week goes on. But Leftwich did not look comfortable in this game from that point on. He didn't play particularly well either, as his stats will bear out. We're going to get to that in a second. Special teams was a major part of this game. Houston's Jacoby Jones returns a punt 63 yards for the Ravens' only score of this game. Add that in to Sam Koch, the Ravens punter, who was probably the MVP of this game. He punted 8 times at an average of 46.5 yards, constantly pinning the Steelers inside their own 20-yard line, suffocating their ineffective offense even more than it already had been. The Steelers' offense was being stuffed throughout this game. They did a bit of domination of their own. Ike Taylor in particular, the Steelers' cornerback, held Ravens wide receiver Torrey Smith to 1 catch in 7 yards. Steelers defense only gave up 1 play of over 25 yards and held running back Ray Rice to 40 yards on 20 carries. It was a dominating effort by the Steelers defense in Week 11, but not enough due to the Steelers offense, which was largely suffering through the absence of Ben Roethlisberger due to a game plan that appeared to be to have Byron Leftwich throw the ball constantly. His rival across the field, Joe Flacco, had a fairly average, mediocre game, completing 20 passes out of 32 attempts for no touchdowns and no interceptions. Neither quarterback looked particularly effective in this game, as it really did just come down to special teams. As for Baltimore, a win's a win, and it's going to take a lot for them to not win their second consecutive AFC North title. For the Steelers, their next 4, 3 of them are on the road. They're at Cleveland in Week 12, followed by a rematch at Baltimore in Week 13. They're back at home against San Diego in Week 14 and at Dallas in Week 15. Steelers really don't have any breathing room left, sitting at 6-4 with virtually no tiebreaker options, having lost their 4th game in the AFC tonight. They're going to have to win pretty much the rest of their games if they really wish to have a chance of getting into the playoffs. Ben Roethlisberger is said to possibly be available to play against the Ravens in Week 13. We're going to have to judge that as it comes. As far as Leftwich's health, we're going to continue to monitor that here on Behind the Steel Curtain, and we'll have updates out as quickly as we can get them. For Behind the Steel Curtain, I'm Neal Coolong.